I am back. I think like 4 updates dropped, on which I did not make a video at all. But I guess we're back now, are we? Oh fuck. Also, just please don't mind my voice. I've been sick for like a week now. It's getting better, but my voice is still not back to normal, so it might sound weird sometimes. But now let's have a little look at this thing. Vigilance Class Super Dreadnought. Now I'd say you can pause the video to like get a look at the stats and stuff, the weapons. This one I will show you later in a bit more detail because it's the first one of its kind really. But yeah, pause the video to have a better look at the stats. Now before I spawn this thing, I'd like to show you something that somebody in the Discord found out about actually recently. If you paste this in the naming panel, here, little color code, that can vary actually. You don't have to use this one. This is the one for yellow, but I'll leave some working color codes down in the description below, as well as the entire thing of this. Sadly not all color codes work due to Roblox being a bit stupid, but yeah. You put a name here. We're just gonna do Goober, typo, Goober, and then you click spawn ship, and you will hopefully, it might not always work, you might have to try sometimes, might tag it, but as you can see, we now spawn in the Vigilance Class Super Dreadnought Goober, and the name is actually yellow. This is also seen by other ships, so as you can see down here, it's yellow. When we switch to sensors and go to player ships, we have a yellow name right here. It's just kind of a funny little feature. It doesn't give you anything else but a really cool name, but it is still pretty cool in my opinion. But now that we have spawned in our beautiful new ship, I'd actually say we start off with the interior, and you will see it is not disappointing. We've got a really nice bridge, some artillery seats, as well as FTL navigation and sensors, more artillery, and then we go back here. We've got 4 elevators actually, and here a drone control, which I will come back to later. We've got a replicator on this side, one on there, and I'd say we just go to the next deck. And as you can see, holy, it's 12 decks. Let's have a look at the executive lounge. Anyway, as you can see, there's a little table here, a little meeting table. We've got a transporter, 2 transporter seats actually, which is fun. And if we go back here, we have got a little lounge area, some tables where you can probably eat stuff. We've got a small kitchen here. Now the view is sadly obstructed by a little light right in front, but you can still see some cool stuff. Now, if we continue to deck 3, the gunnery deck, you'll see it's not much of a difference to like other ships. It's actually way farther down back here. Here's the bridge and the lounge, and we're up here actually. But yeah, we've got 2 artillery seats, and really that's it. Going to the port runway, we've got a little room here to spawn the ship, and the runway is pretty big actually. It looks pretty cool in my opinion as well. And I'd say we really quick check out the capability that this hangar has. So let's just do that real quick. Of course, the same thing is with the starboard runway. Same capability, same stuff to spawn. It also has the same layout, it's just on the starboard side. Now we've still got another hangar, and that is the superstructure landing pad. It is way back here and up there, and I guess I'll show you the capability of that as well now. Then let's go to the core, level 1. As you can see, this is a huge room. It doesn't really have a function, it just looks really cool. So as you can see, there's a level 2, which we'll very briefly visit in a second. Now let's go to core level 2, and as I said, it's still the same room. It's just a bit like superstructure on top of the main room down there. Now let's go to the crew quarters, and as you can see, it's a few bunk beds, a table in the middle. We've got some windows. They are looking out to, I don't even know myself, one of the drones in this side, on the starboard side. Now we've got a little kitchen, and I guess this could be like a, I don't know, computer, board computer, whatever. Very cool thing, very cool thing. Now the captain's quarters is on the port side at the same, you know, same position, just port. Really nice. It's got a little table for meetings. It's got a bit bigger kitchen and a nice bed actually. So there's a sofa and a little pretty unique table. I've never seen that in any other ship actually. Pretty cool looking. We've also got like a little intercoms panel, but that is basically it. Now let's go to the bridge's exterior, which is honestly not much to see here. It's really just this little pathway, and I guess you can walk around. Cool. You can see the missiles here, I guess. That's really it. And now we go to the dignitary lounge, but that kind of is the same as the lounge I showed you earlier. It is actually the same, so I'm not quite sure where the difference is and why it's twice. Now let's go back and I'll show you the outside of the ship real quick. Where is it? Settings, graphic settings. Here, this stuff. Let's go put that up. Oh my lord, I am being shot at. Who is shooting at me? Are you serious, mate? Well, that's a good opportunity to show you the weapons this thing has actually. Well, that's the ship missiles. That's not. Oh god. Now, honestly, it's a bit weaker than I expected for the incredibly long quest that you have to fulfill to get this ship. The main battery is actually pretty good in my opinion. So this is the ship's outside. In my opinion, a very cool outside. Looks really fancy. We've got some lighting there, some lighting there. And you see how big that actually is. This little thing there in the middle is the bridge. And you see how huge this thing is. Now, a very cool part of the ship is definitely this giant thing at the bottom. This is the Giga Cannon, and I'll show you what it does in a bit more time. We've got a drone here. Actually, a really cool feature is this moving back part of it. The same thing goes for the drone on the other side as well. There you can see it. Right, the defenses. Okay, so as I said, the Giga Cannon is something I wanted to show you. It's this, as I said, this giant thing down there. You sadly can't aim it with your mouse, you need to aim your ship. And in my opinion, it's really hard to aim actually. It's not easy, especially because, let me shoot it. The gravity really affects this thing. Let's have a look at the secondary battery first. Deals kind of good damage, I guess. Cooldown's pretty long to be honest, but still acceptable. Bombardment bolt lasers are funny, I guess. They take their sweet time definitely to hit the target, but they do good damage. As you can very clearly see. And as you've already seen earlier, main battery does its job pretty well if it isn't affected by gravity. There we go, you can see it's not bad. Not the best either, but it's decent, it's decent. Let's try if we can aim the Giga Cannon at this thing for once. Fire it up, and it goes straight the other way around. Lovely. But yeah, as you can see, the shields are holding up quite well. But yeah, as I said, main battery does its job pretty well. Doesn't even have range for 11,000. Oh no, it is. Oh my god, it does. Oh wow. Pretty long cooldown as well, but auto gunboat kind of doesn't stand a chance against it. Right, cruise missiles. What can I say about that? Pretty long cooldown, but still acceptable. Anti-ship missiles are basically useless at the moment, because no matter where you aim, the gravity is so strong that they will not hit the target no matter what. Yes, the ship does come with drones, and as you can see they have a really cool feature with rotating fins at the back. So let's just switch over to drone control real quick. And I'm currently warping over to an auto dreadnought. So let's see. I haven't actually tested them, so this is going to be funny. Press these buttons and both of them go at it. Oh, it does seem pretty strong, to be honest. Not bad. Let's have a little look at one of those. They look pretty cool, I'm not even gonna lie. They look a bit like a slab, the front portion, but I'm a big fan of this rotating back actually. It's pretty cool. Seems like that failed kind of miserably, but yeah, you see drones can still do some damage, just not as strong as I thought them to be. So yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I could inform you a bit on the Vigilance Class Super Dreadnought. And now I wish you a beautiful day, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.